Hello. There I am, yeah. My name's Paul, and I'm from a large refugee camp in the West Midlands called Wolverhampton. They've just put 20 Afghan asylum seekers in a hotel in town. They've escaped the Taliban. They've crossed 11 countries to get here. They've walked over deserts, been in the back of lorries. Terrifying, horrific journey. They'd only been in Wolverhampton 2 nights and they asked if they could be moved to another town. They said, we've never been so scared in our lives. This is a bigger shithole than Kabul. 11 days and nights they had to wait on a French beach to be put onto a dinghy across the channel. If they think that's bad, wait till they have to try and get a GP appointment. I call my accent the thick accent. You know, when a major incident happens in your area and the national media turn up, and they always look for an eyewitness to interview, and you just hope they can string a sentence together, but they never can. So the camera's on the reporter, and it pans round to this gormless looking twat. Wolf's top on, 2 sizes too small, beer belly, grey jogging bottoms with the knees sticking out, piss stains down the front. And you think, oh no, if they interview him, everybody in the country is going to realise how thick we sound. We are here in Wolverhampton at the site of a suspected gas explosion. With me, I have Mr. Albert Scroggins, who saw the whole incident. Tell us, Mr. Scroggins, what you saw.
All right, cock. Well, it started off like a normal Monday. I've been to sign on, and I popped in the charity shop, and I was on the way to Spoons to meet the missus, because we always have a breakfast on a Monday. And I heard such a bang, and I turned round and there was buildings tumbling down. I thought this could be a bloody bomb. It might be that Alloy Kia. Any road, I legged it to Spoons to go and find the missus, make sure her was alright. Best on it is I'm supposed to have a tattoo done this afternoon, but the shop ain't there no more. Well, thank you, Mr. Scroggins. Initial reports suggest the incident could have caused up to £5 million worth of improvements. I'm from Wolverhampton, but I moved to Shrewsbury recently. Excuse me. Shrewsbury. I met a lady online, and she's quite posh, and so is Shrewsbury. Mind you, if you've lived in Wolverhampton all your life, anywhere's posh. Anyway, she said, we're going out this evening. We're going out with a couple. They're a lovely couple, but they're quite well-to-do. So I don't want you showing me up. I thought, right, yeah. So we met him in the pub, and the girls started talking. And when you're in a foursome, you tend to pair off, and I ended up talking to this bloke. I thought, what the fuck am I going to talk to him about? I've got nothing in common with him. I thought, oh no. I says, do you have any children? He says, oh yes, just got the one boy. He went to Shrewsbury School, and now he's at Oxford doing a master's degree in metallurgy. I said, excuse me, what's metallurgy? He said, it's the study of metals and their properties. I says, oh, in that case, my son's got an interest in metallurgy. How so? I says, well, he's on bail at the moment, awaiting trial for nicking all the lead off the church roof. We got invited to a cocktail party at an art gallery for the opening of an exhibition. You can see me there, can't you? And this woman came over with a tray of drinks. Aperitif, anyone? So I took a glass and I turned to my missus. I said, what's an aperitif? She said, you idiot, it's a drink that you have before food to cleanse your palate. All right. I'll be back shortly with canapes. I says, what the fuck's a canapé? And she just rolled her eyes. Now, where I come from, that's a pair of teeth. And that's a can of peas. You like that? I was watching a documentary the other night on Mars. I wasn't on Mars, I was at home, but the documentary was about Mars. And I discovered that they've been looking for water up there for the last 50, 60 years. They've sent up probes and rovers and all sorts of gadgets. They can't find any anywhere. Send me up there with a set of golf clubs, I'll soon fucking find some. I was trying to open an account online the other night, and it came to the bit where you have to create a password. So I put in chicken. It said, password invalid. Please re-enter password using at least one capital. So I put it in again, but this time I put chicken Kiev. It was my birthday last week, and my daughter said, what do you want for your birthday? I says, I don't want anything, don't bother giving me anything, nothing. I says, I've got to get you something. I says, well, you know I love Switzerland. I used to go skiing there. I've been to Zurich, I've been to Geneva. It's a beautiful country, spotless. Just get me something that reminds me of Switzerland. So she got me an assisted suicide information pack from Dignity. I'd like to talk about a woman's superpower now. Talking. I saw a stat the other day. It says women can speak up to 10,000 words a day compared to men's 3,000. Can you believe that, lads?
Yeah.
Now, where I live, we got a balcony and it overlooks a busy road. And if you're outside at the right time on a Monday and Thursday, this running club goes past. So I was out there the other night, they went past. There's normally about 10 blokes. Complete silence. And then normally about 20, 30 yards behind, there's 7, 8 women. Linda's dumped that bloke she was seeing. I said he couldn't get it up. He only had a show once a week. He's met somebody else now online. His name's Graham, he's got a really good job. He's in finance. He earns a fortune, apparently. He's got an apartment in Mallorca. Has dropped on this time. Fat bitch. How can you run and talk at the same time? Because it's your superpower, isn't it? I love the Geordie accent, but not only is it a great accent, it could help with our national security. At the moment, GCHQ, the spy centre, is based in Cheltenham, and they're really conscious of the Russians and the Chinese eavesdropping the conversation. So all they've got to do is move it to Newcastle. You alright, Cap? Why no, they're making more of you and the other you man, load of bollocks. Can you imagine a Russian spy going to his boss and saying, they have started encrypting their conversation. I cannot understand a word they say. I'm going to have a drink before I do my last one. I did a gig in Stafford last summer. And after the show, this woman came up to me and she said, I really enjoyed your performance. I says, oh, thank you very much. Anyway, we had a couple of drinks and she said, do you fancy coming back to mine? I says, yeah, can do, bring it on, yeah. So we got back to hers, we had another couple of drinks and then she said, I'm going to rip all your clothes off. So she did. She said, "No, I want you to lie on the bed." So I lay on the bed and I looked up, and there was a great big poster of Boy George on the wall, staring at me. I says, "Whoa, whoa, whoa!" I says, "I'm not having." I says, "I can't be putting up with that. This is really off-putting. You're gonna have to do something about that." She said, "Don't worry. You won't be able to seat in a minute because I'm going to sit on your fur face." I says, "What are you going to do that for?" She said, "Because I've always wanted to come on a comedian." And I think this time I weren't here. Thank you very much. You've been brilliant. I've been Paul. Enjoy the current.
Here we go for Paul Willis!